there has been a weird little discussion that occurred last night on the Thursday night broadcast post-game show.
Okay.
The great debate on Russell Wilson.
Okay.
Tony Gonzalez, who stole that question, by the way, the Stugatz army, the Stugatz is strong in him. If anyone played himself out of the Hall of Fame, it'd be Russell Wilson. If Russell Wilson played his entire career in Seattle, arguments there, he's a Hall of Famer. Fair argument. Okay, Kevin, I see you. I see you just shaking your head in the corner over there. It's like, no. Okay, default. Best Seahawks quarterback of all time, right?
Yes, no question.
Okay, we can't debate that. Okay, but Russell Wilson's antics, whatever you call it, since he's forced his way out of Seattle, have been very noticeable. When he first arrived in Denver in a military jeep, wearing his own jersey, it's like, okay, I blame Sierra for this. Because, good Lord, we joke about his first wife and how he's just, but Sierra, good Lord, she's attractive, but come on now.
Yeah.
Your influence.
We should have known they were in trouble because they negotiated their last contract with the Seahawks from their bedroom.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Right?
I remember that because he released the video when he re-signed it, and he was like, "Let's do that." And I'm like, "Where?" "Where is he?" "Oh, it's a bed."
Yeah, that talk about some pillow talk.
Yeah.
Delightful.
It
is. Some late night game action, you know what I mean? All right, I'm done.
Okay.
But Russell Wilson, since leaving Seattle and going to Denver and then going to Pittsburgh, to effectively being benched by the Giants for Jackson Dart, rookie out of Ole Miss.
Right.
Some people have commented on the show's TikTok page and the Instagram page, and they've even said Russell Wilson's career might be over. And that stings to say.
It might be. And that's amazing to me. You go like 450 yards. I was here. I was watching that game live, and it's against the Cowboy defense as the only answer to that whole thing. But at the time, that ball to Malik Neighbors in the end zone, beautiful ball.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And you're like, okay, he's back. Right? And then one week later, he's throwing fourth down passes away.
Yeah.
And as I said before we came live, he should have been taken immediately outside the stadium. Give me your pass or whatever gets you in here, and we will see you no further.
Yeah. I mean, I can't argue with any of what you've said. I think it could be a variety of factors. Part of it is just natural decline. Part of it, I don't think he's ever been...
but he's declined bad.
Yes, he has.
It's been noticeably bad.
Yes, he has.
And that's why you wonder why, guys like, why do they step down when they do? Right? And it seems like, oh, man, that's early. Mm-hmm. A certain Detroit running back comes to mind.
Barry
right?
Sanders.
Yeah. Yep. And this is why. You step away before you're forced to step away.
Yeah.
And this is what's going on with Russell Wilson. And I love Russell. His last name is the same of mine. I've got 2 or 3 jerseys in my closet right now of his. And I was a backer of him more than anyone else. Especially at that last year with the Broncos. I thought, well, he's still got something to give. But he walked into a hole that seemingly was a small hole at the time, but it has just collapsed and he's buried now. So,
yeah, it stings. It stings. But at the same point, part of me feels bad for him. Part of me is like, well, you did it to yourself. You did it yourself because you You forced your way out. You
He
forced
did.
your way out of a really good situation in Seattle, but at the end of the day, it was for the best of the franchise.
Yeah.
You move the team wanted to move. The team wanted to move on, because you wanted Pete and John fired. Now, Pete was justifiable. John, different story. But to go out and you also trash the team on the way out.
Yeah, that's unforgivable sin to me.
You trashed him in Denver, and then when the fans have found out more reports about you, how you are as a person, and listen, we've all heard Lumen Field be stupid loud.
Yeah.
That was the loudest parade of boos I've ever heard out of that crowd.
Oh, but yeah.
When he showed up as a Bronco for the first game.
Yeah, and does the NFL know how to market or what?
No, oh yeah.
Oh my God, it was beautiful.
It was. And they put that game front and center, first game of the year. Russell Wilson, where does he play his first game as a Bronco? In Seattle.
Yeah. It's
genius is what it was.
It's a great job.
Was genius.
Great job on them.
But Ross, good God.
So I'm just going to say a quick little counterpoint, and this is not an original thought to me. Robert Griffin has made this point. He's been vocal about, he's saying this people are hating on Russ, and I'm going to give some of his reasons in a bit. And I don't usually find myself aligned with this man, but when he said it, I said, you know what? You gotta think about it. So Eli Manning is about to go into the Hall of Fame. He's been nominated for the Hall of Fame. I don't think he's going to go. I don't know if he gets in, but he's been nominated.
He has a shot to be first ballot, but okay.
If you nominate Eli Manning for the Hall of Fame, you cannot discount what Russell Wilson did for the better part of his career. This is a part of this is a case a little bit to me of one, what you just said, Dan. More has come out about how he's conducted himself as a person. But two, it's a case of what have you done for me lately? People have short memories. But the thing to me, and you got to say, Stephen A. Smith said it, you cannot live in a world where you nominate Eli Manning for the Hall of Fame. This is not a shot at Eli. I love Chad Powers. But you cannot nominate him for the Hall of Fame and live in a world where you forget about what Russell Wilson did in his first go-round, because he was on par numbers-wise. His first 6 seasons, the only other people he was on a list with were Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. He was on a trajectory. That doesn't all just disappear. Now, what Richard Sherman said last night when he's like, he was surrounded by a Hall of Fame defense, a once-in-a-lifetime defense. And who
wasn't?
Yes, but once you take him out of that, what did he do? But the Legion of Boom wasn't there for his in its prime form for his entire tenure in Seattle. He had some good years when they let him pass more. Did it result in playoff wins and Super Bowl wins? No, but he put numbers up. So this is the thing where I struggle. Eli went to 2 Super Bowls and won them. Russ went to 2 and won 1. But other than that, I mean, that's the thing. If you're going to nominate Eli Manning, you still have to take a look at Russ.
I think you got some points, Dustin, because if you take away those 2 Super Bowl wins by Eli Manning, he goes nowhere near the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nowhere
the Hall of
near
Fame
it.
Good.
His regular season record is It's good.
500, right?
Yes. It's good. It's not great. And Russell Wilson's regular season blows absolute doors off of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
And I mean, I'm not completely invalidating what Richard Sherman says. It helps to be surrounded by the defense that you were surrounded by.
But you can say that about any player.
That's true.
He was 100%
Montana
right.
had a Hall of Fame defense behind him, too, and a Hall of Fame wide receiver.
Yep. Best in the game.
Why is that even a topic of discussion? I don't understand this.
Well, and also Sherm's always been vocal, and he and Russ didn't get along, so that's part of it too.
Yeah, that's the other
thing. You got to
thing.
understand the circumstances of what somebody says, And this is not something Richard Sherman just came out with.
No, he's
This
been
is a-
thinking about this for years.
Yeah,